is our hump day, midweek, whatever you want to call it, reading, okay? So I know hump day was yesterday, but you know what I mean. It won't be back till Sunday at least. And this is for my Libras, my lovely Libras. This is a check-in, our practical check-in to see what we can use for the rest of the week, okay? Thank you so much for joining me. Whenever you do, you are so welcome. It's going to be quick though, and the reason is because I'm not having that much time right now, so hey, it's better than nothing, right? So we're going to be also using our Moonology deck, so let's take a look. Everything wants to come out at the same time. So our Moonology, so we're going to take a little bit of our Moonology to just see where we are, what Spirit wants us to know, right? What is practical and useful energy and useful advice for the rest of the week. For Libra. All right, let's go. So I'm going to take 3. Oh, wow, Libra, you're not going to, oh my gosh, you're not going to believe this. This is lovely. So you have luck is on your side from our Moonology deck. I say that is true. And it's a new moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is fire energy, so you know that moves quickly. A win-win outcome forecast for you, Libra. My goodness. And I also see that where luck is on your side, it's a new moon. So new chapters, right? We evolve. We have to evolve with the times. We have to evolve daily because otherwise the energy remains stale. You are good enough. You are good enough. So for those that maybe are trying something new, a new venture, a new job, a new career, or going to school or anything like that, or, you know, I told you guys last week that I passed up an opportunity to sing with a choir that is, or a group of ladies that are a cappella, and that would have been really great for me, but I passed it up. Things like that. Don't be afraid to change. Don't be afraid to try something new. You can do it. It's all within you already, okay? Let's see what our Light Seers Tarot brings to us today for Libra. All right, let's go. Oh, Libra, please. The Hermit in reverse. Oh my gosh, I don't like that. I don't like where it's going. Heartache with the 3 of Swords in reverse. This is really tragic, really hard. My goodness, this is what you really want. Whether this is for you or your cross watcher, the person on your mind, but this is what you really want. You want that Ace of Cups. You want that ultimate love, that beautiful love that's like any other that you've never known, right? So I hear you. Hi, everyone. But this is what you're getting. So I really do believe that this is someone on your mind. This tragedy is someone on your mind, someone who is experiencing the 9 of Swords. I pray it's not you, because those are harsh energies to go through. We all have what's called a puppy love, right? When we first fall in love with someone, and hi, Angel, but it may not be like an ultimate love, right? But at the same time, it is the deepest one we felt so far, right? And it hurts when people maybe don't feel the same or say, hey, you know, I'm not interested in you. It could hurt. Like I said, this may not even be you. This might be the person on your mind, somewhere else thinking about you. We'll see as we go along. But the point I'm trying to make is that sorrow is real. It hurts. It stings, right? It stings. It leaves a wounded heart. But at the same time, when true love comes, you will know it and it will feel marvelous. So you do have this Knight here trying to come in. He's the Knight of Swords, but with an indecision, with the 2 of Coins there. Like I said, indecision, too many choices. Do I go towards the Libra? Do I go towards something else? This is for the cross watcher. How has that worked out for you so far? I'm just asking. If you're trying to decide whether you want to come towards the Libra or not, and you just can't decide, you just told us that you want happiness with this Ace of Cups. And you know coming towards your Libra makes you happy. So how good, how well has staying away from Libra worked out for you? Because I'm seeing heartache. That's not a small ouchie. That's a big ouchie. Hi, Randy. that doesn't look like someone that's having a good time without their Libra. Sometimes it's a swallowing of pride. Sometimes it's giving up choices, right? The seven of cups is a choice, but the choice that is coming out with the 7 of cups, it's more like, I have a lot of choices. Okay, if those choices were so much better than choosing your Libra, cross watcher, why are you in such misery and pain? Why? And I'm not tooting any Libra's horn right now. Okay, I'm not tooting any Libra's horn right now, but I'm just asking a practical question. If it's worked out so well for you, cross watcher, in the past to stay away from your Libra, why are you coming out with so much heartache, with so many tears, with so much sorrow? I'm just asking. So I would say if the cross watcher is watching, come towards your Libra, but be genuine for once. Be genuine. Okay? Be genuine. So if you just hold on just 1 second. Okay? I try not to remove people completely from my channel, but if you're going to be saying things like that, I will be removing you, because you don't have a right to come to other people's channels and tell them what to put on. Okay? Hi, James. How are you? So, nonetheless, judgment is here. Judgment is here. Is this in your favor? Is this in their favor? Let's take a look. You have the world, the Empress, actually, which is the world within themselves. Why do I say that? Because there is a life inside of her. I'm telling you, judgment and justice all at once. Wow. This person is feeling a purge. This person is feeling, okay? This person is feeling the fact that you are not there anymore. They're feeling it. And they feel like somehow, some way, they're experiencing a judgment because you're no longer here with them. They do want a new beginning here. They do want a new beginning with this Ace of Swords. But the Ace of Swords usually brings a truth. Hi there. It usually brings a truth. That's what's going to open this up again. And I did say the world and it came out. That's what can open this up fully to be developed into a beautiful relationship where there's no lies. But I don't think this person is capable of that. Who's in need right now? I don't know. I don't know, but there is somebody here in need. Look at the celebration happening with the 4 of Wands. I think, Libra, you're doing really well without this person. I just have to say that. You're doing really well without this person. Hi. Thank you, Hashem. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. This Hangman was reversed. In the upright position, the Hangman shows someone really trying to get their act together and thinking things through to where it's not so murky. The thoughts are not so blurred. But this person has to make his or her way out of this murkiness, because look at you. You don't even need anyone. That's the 3 of Cups. That's your energy all by yourself. You have beautiful things coming your way and around you currently. Look at that. Thinking about the happiness that they want, right? They wanted the happy times, but this is what they're getting as the 9 of Swords. This is them. This is you by yourself. By yourself, without that person that either left you behind or you're not talking to anymore. I know. Because you are the star. You're moving forward, Libra, like, I don't want to say unbothered, because that would be rude, right? That'd be cruel. But more like you're minding your own business and you're tending to your own garden because you want to see that growth. So the way to see it grow is to turn over that soil, to plant new seeds, right? Thank you for the hearts. It's beautiful. I don't think this person has the answers. This is what you're building. You're building your little empire. You're building yourself up, your self-esteem, your confidence, your careers, maybe even your businesses. And that's what's bringing across or about this change. Okay? Look at that partnership. Everything that you want, not because you're you, Libra, because we all know as Libras we can say, oh my gosh, I'm a Libra. Don't bother me, I'm a Libra. Because I'm a Libra too. But at the same time, it's not because you're just a Libra. It's because some of you have suffered. Some of you have suffered this person walking away. Some of you have suffered this person not showing you the same love. They didn't give love back in return. Maybe you didn't expect them to spend money. Maybe you didn't expect them to buy you nice things. Maybe you didn't expect them to have some kind of luxury sent your way. But you did expect that if you loved them unconditionally, that they also would love you. And what I don't mean like, I love you like a friend. I love you like a cousin. No, romantic love. You expected them to be in love with you. And when they weren't, you pulled away. You're doing your own thing. You're dedicating your time and energy to yourself. You've turned it back into yourself. I don't think that's something to be angry about. But I feel like they're upset with you because you're no longer sharing your energy towards them. Hi, Hanker. Is it Hanker Tails? That's cute. Yeah, that's cute. So you keep going. You keep going in the same direction that you're going. Look, the central sun. You have the power of God, of the Creator within you. Did you see that? Did you see what's coming about her third eye? Yes. You have that power and energy about you right now. You can do whatever you want. Set your mind to it. This last Sunday, we set intentions for what we're working on as individuals, what we want to come about. And we set that intention as a group so that we can energize it even more. And I think we'll do that again this Sunday. Please hit your bell and the all button of the bell so that you know when I post, so you know when I'm live. But what I'm saying is, I'm going to re-show you these beautiful cards. You tell me if there's anything, well, that's theirs. You tell me if there's anything that's in a negative. For those that read tarot, for those that watch tarot all the time. Look at that. Look how beautiful. Your energy is joyful. Your energy is playful. Your energy is filled with positivity. Do you see that? Justice. The Empress, my God. New beginnings. Judgment. That's all you. Let's look at their energy again. Again, they were in the Hangman. No enlightenment. No enlightenment. It's in reverse. Here's the Hermit, the wisest one of the deck. No enlightenment. It's reversed. See that? No love. It's reversed. We know that's a fast sword that's running with the Knight. That's a fast sword. But why? Why is it running? Too many choices, they think. Why should I give up those choices for Libra? Why should I make a decision to be with the Libra? So why am I showing those to you? Because by yourself, without this person, your energy is pure and it's clean and it's joyful and it's blissful. It's happy. You don't need this person necessarily. But that person seems to be very lost because the energy that they're in is crazy. It's all over the place. It's chaotic at best, toxic. So you have to decide if that person comes back. Do I want that person? Because again, look at the happiness you can be had with someone else. Spirit is going to be bringing someone, if they haven't already, brought someone into your life. You might feel some kind of way when you do fall in love with someone else, because I know you loved this person dearly. For those that were in a situationship or even a relationship that ended with this person. But the problem is, your security, I feel like you're taking a page out of their book, Libra. I feel like the same way they treated you, like they couldn't give things up for you to be with you because there was no real love there for you, towards you. Now you have a sense of security, like, hey, this is mine, I'm going to protect it. whether it's my peace, whether it's my money, whether it's my career, whether it's my life, whether it's my privacy. I'm now taking a page out of their book, and I am now protecting myself and what's mine. And I'm not going to let anybody come into my life and stir the oars and make the water all murky like theirs. I'm keeping it pristine and clear, like a crystal lake. You have the Chariot. You're very strong energy at this time, Libra. The Chariot is going to bring positive turnabouts or causing positive events to occur. So it's pushing you along further and further. Meanwhile, they're sitting here with this Two of Wands. They're still in the, I don't know what I want to do. Oh, well, then you may lose out. And if you lose out, that's it. They do know that they have one ace in the hole. This is both them and their actions. So this is what they are attached to. Bad, negative energies. And they know there's one thing they can come towards you with, Libra, that can make you give in to them. And I'll give you one guess, and it starts with an S. They feel that if they bring that to you and they start with their, being lustful towards you, that you're going to give in. That's their way of controlling you. But meanwhile, we know that if they're coming out like that, what do you think is controlling them? Either drugs, sex, laundering money, or doing stupid things for money. They're doing all of these things. They're hoping that this magician will give them what they want. It's funny because these channels that are here as tarot readers are always being mocked or chastised as we being demonic. Look at that, the High Priestess in reverse. That's somebody that is going to do anything, including black magic on you, in order to get their way. So who's doing the magic is what I ask. Because not everybody is a witch, and not everybody is an evil witch or does black magic. But that over there, somebody's willing to do magic on you to control you. And it's still not going to get them what they want. Look at that. The Four of Cups in reverse. Usually that's a very bored person. No, that one is a very stubborn person wanting their way. Even the Five of Wands is in reverse, Libra. I'm telling you, the more that you stay away from this person and fight that energy of wanting to go back towards them, which is high skylark, which is not going to bring you anything positive. I would wait for someone new. The more that you do that, the more angry and stubborn they become towards, I have to have Libra. So be careful with that. Your energy, again, is filled with life. You're going on with your life. You're doing beautiful things, energetic things. King of Cups. You're looking forward in life. You're looking forward towards new experiences and towards new things, I don't know, changing it up. Experiences you've never had. Like I said with the a cappella group. Just trying different things that you've never had before, or you've never had the opportunity to try before. You're living life to its full expression, is what I'm trying to say. But unfortunately, we have here someone who, it really doesn't matter what you do, because this person will never be happy. It doesn't matter. They will never be happy. Having you by force is not something that is a good idea, because God himself gave us free will. And if you're not imposing your free will on them, or their free will, you're not going against their free will, then they don't have a reason, or they don't have the right to impose their will on you. This person is confused. They're like, should I come in with sex? Well, maybe. Is that going to work? Maybe. Maybe it's going to work. I don't know. Should I come in as a loving individual? These are lies and tricks. Two of Swords? They don't really feel it. That's a betrayal card. That's a betrayal card. That's what they want to do to you. Look at that. Get in and get out. Seven of Swords. Clandestine. Hi, honey. How are you doing? I don't recommend that, Libra. I don't recommend that at all. Because, again, these are really murky, nasty, dirty energies. And I don't think it's a good idea for you to mix your energies with this person. Now, I always tell you guys, you have free will. I'm not imposing my will on you because you have free will. You can do whatever you want. But it is, yes, it's really bad. Hi, James. How are you doing? It's really bad because that's a competition. That's somebody being competitive with you. Oh, no, I'm going to win at all costs. I'm going to have Libra at all costs. What can I tell Libra to get them to do what I want? That's what I hear in my head. That's what Spirit is telling me that they're all about right now. No, I don't need to, oh wow. I don't need to tell you what it is you need to do in order to get me back. Because if that's the case, again, you're controlling me and I don't want to do that. We're talking about Libra, this is tarot. So they're coming towards you wanting to fight. They already have that kind of life with whoever they're with. For some of you, they have a third party or you're being put into a third party. They already have that kind of life with a Queen of Swords in reverse, who's always fighting with them. And you know, the funny part is they expect you to fight too, Libra. Why? I don't know. Hi, is it crackhead? That's funny. Why would they want to fight with you? I'm going to tell you why. This is the Hangman with no movement. They're having financial issues as well. If they're coming in wanting you to be the same as what they already have, that means to me, they don't know how to be happy. They only know how to be with people that fight because they think that's normal. And so when you're not fighting for them or with them, you don't love them, Libra. At least that's what they think, that you can't possibly love them because you're not willing to fight. Well, not everybody is or was raised that way. Not everybody is that way, that all they know how to do is fight and bicker. The Three of Cups, okay? The Nine of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Six of Swords. So to me, they're going to try all kinds of tactics, or at least in their head, this is what they're thinking. I'm coming in like the devil. I will lust my way in, back into Libra's life. I'm going to lust my way back into Libra's life. They can't resist. I know they can't resist. No, no, no. Let me come in as the King of Cups. The Libra wants love. So I'm going to pretend like I'm so in love with the Libra so that I can get back into the Libra's life. No, no, no. Let me come in as a friend. Let me come in as a friend. Let me come in with loving energy, the Ten of Cups energy with joy. But really, I really don't want anything. I just want to see if the Libra will give in. Hi, Jeanette. Just really, really understand, guys. This person may have a mental illness. Maybe they have, I don't know, narcissistic tendencies as well. If they want to control you, that might be what's going on. For some of you, they might have children. And they may have male children. What do I see bad about this? If they're teaching by example, they're teaching their children, their male children, to be sneaky, that is not a good thing. Because they're already training them in how to be a bad husband, a bad partner, a bad man, if you want to hear plain words. So just be very careful because they're not a good example towards younger males. You have the Ace of Wands here with the Three of Wands as well. Almost said cups. Something is fated for you. Big money is fated for you. So again, I wouldn't waste my time on this person. I would just tend to my own garden. I would water it. I would prune my little roses or whatever you're growing in your garden. And I would just keep on my merry way. because this person is not ready to bring you something positive, Libra. They're going to bring something, all right, but it's not going to be in the positive realm of possibilities. It's going to be all of their negativity, all of their mixed up world, all their confused ways. You don't need that. And you don't need someone to think, how can I get it back into Libra's graces? They should come in saying, I have a heartfelt apology I need to give to you, because I've done things that I should have said I'm sorry for a long time ago, and I never did. So would you please accept my heartfelt apology? Because I really do love you, Libra. I'm in love with you, and I want to start anew. I want to have a relationship with you, but not like before. I want to have a good structured foundation. Let's keep going forward. I'm going to show you I'm dependable. For real. Let's keep going forward. Let's not lose what we've already gained. Let's move forward. But they're not coming in like that. How can I get back into Libra's graces? What can I do or say? That is not a person you want coming towards you to offer you anything. If anything, you should offer them that they need to go get some help. And I do mean psychiatric, because either they need to go sit with a psychologist and work their life out, or they need to go talk to a psychiatrist to get some medication to stop with their crazy narcissistic ways. Let's see. We're going to end it with this. Where does Libra's luck lie today? Today. What should they incorporate on? What can they go and look forward to if they have, you know, errands to run or business deals or anything else for today? What is their luck? Let's see what the focus is, okay? The cards won't do what I want. There you go. One more. Perfect. All right. This is funny because you're a Libra, right? This is what your luck lies in today. Whether it's in meditation, whether it's in sitting quietly in contemplation, whether it's relaxing, you regaining balance today. You making sure your balance is good, is sturdy, is not messed with today. That's where your luck lies today. Just being really, really balanced. And we are in Mercury retrograde, so be careful with making extremely large purchases like refrigerators, stoves, washer, dryer, cars. Don't do it if you don't have to. Houses. If you can wait, just wait until the end of Mercury retrograde. Decisions on people, relationships. If you get into a relationship at around this time, just expect that it could be rocky, but also it's a good time because people come and go, situations come and go during Mercury retrograde. I can't even talk. That's one thing it does as well. So if it doesn't work out, so be it. Keep going, right? If it does work out, you'll know that it'll be even better once the retrograde ends. It'll be more cemented and more sweet. Thank you so much for sharing this time with me. We'll be back on Sunday if God is willing and I am able. I love you guys. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subs. I really appreciate you becoming part of my YouTube family. I love you. I love you. I love you. And we'll see you again on Sunday. Until then, be safe.